Hey everybody, it's John and we're back here with Smoke It, Grill It, and Cook It. You know, I go to a lot of barbecues, right? A lot of people preparing some great ribs and pulled pork and chicken and everything else. But you know, the thing that I think really makes a good barbecue or a good picnic are the sides. So today we are going to make a fantastic Southern style potato salad and share the creamy goodness that is a true Southern potato salad. So hang on. All right, so I'm finishing up just a rough chop on these eggs right here. Eggs are a pretty important component to a good potato salad. So what we've done to get started is I've got the potatoes on the stove boiling. Now I like to use red potatoes. So I've got 8 red potatoes because they weren't very big, right? So if you've got the big red potatoes, I would only use 6. But mine were a little bit more medium size, so I've got 8 in there. They're boiling on the stove right now, so we're gonna let them do their things. In the meantime, I have chopped up 3 hard-boiled eggs, so I'm gonna put those in here. Now, the secret to a good hard-boiled egg, boil the water, put the eggs in, set your timer for 13 minutes. Don't touch them after 13 minutes. Put them in an ice bath. Cold water and ice for exactly 5 minutes. As soon as you pull them out, crack them, open them, shell comes right off. So, you got the eggs in there. Got 2 ribs of celery that I've already prepared. Got 1 medium onion or half a large onion. Sometimes it's hard to find the medium one, so half a large will do just fine. I like to use the Vidalia sweet onions. Got my hard-boiled eggs in. In here, I already put in 2 tablespoons of a pickle relish. I put in 2 tablespoons of yellow mustard, a tablespoon of sugar, and 2/3 of a cup of mayonnaise. Now, I like to use Duke's mayonnaise because it's got a nice, creamy consistency. Any mayonnaise will do. Don't use Miracle Whip. Don't use that fake mayonnaise type stuff. This is not like a diet potato salad. You're not going to find kale in here or anything healthy like that. This is a Southern potato salad. So I've got all that in there. What I want to do is add just a pinch of pepper. You pepper and salt to taste. So I'm not putting a lot of salt in. I like a little bit more pepper. And then I like to put in a pinch of paprika just for a little panache. Then you just want to take a spoon and you want to mix this all together. You're almost kind of forming a little bit of a liquidy consistency with the mayonnaise and the mustard. And then we're going to fold the potatoes right into that. So you want to fold this together. You want a nice, it's not wet, it's very, very moist. Well, I guess maybe it's a little wet. It's not like puddling wet. That makes sense. It's just moist. So we're going to stir all that up. When I come back, we are going to fold in the potatoes, which is an easy step, but you got to take some care or you're going to burn yourself because we're going to do it hot. That's the key. So when I come back, let's fold in the potatoes. This is looking really good. Gosh, I can't wait to eat this. All right, well, the potatoes are done. They're nice and hot. Got them in the pan here. Now we're gonna peel the skin off the potatoes. A lot of people like skin on potato salad. I like to take the skin off, but they're really hot. So what I recommend is taking a pair of old gardening gloves. These are my Redskin gardening gloves, and putting them on, and then taking a pair of your latex rubber or whatever these are gloves, these cooking food service gloves, putting them on over the gloves. Then you can handle the hot potato, right? So you're not going to burn yourself. So you want to take the potatoes. I've already done 7 of them. I'm just going to show you the one. Then we're going to take the skin off that. You can just take your hand and you can peel the skin right off. You don't have to have a fancy tool. You don't have to have knives or a peeler or anything like that. The skin just comes right off because this sucker is nice and hot. It kind of gets stuck to your glove sometime. Potatoes are done. I stuck a fork in them. Get it? Stick a fork in it, you're done. Okay. All right, so skin's off. Then you want to take a butter knife because you're going to hold it in the palm of one hand, butter knife in the other. Don't take a sharp knife because you don't want to cut yourself. And you're just going to rough chop this potato in your hand, right? So chop it I don't want uniform pieces. I don't want them to be all kind of different, right? So they're all in here. Everything's in the bowl. I can take my gloves off now, or I can leave them on. I'm going to take mine off. So I can stir unencumbered with gloves on. So, potatoes in. And now I'm just going to fold the potatoes in with that mixture. Now, I kind of like to do this with my hands because you can squeeze and mix. But what I'm doing here is, as I fold, I'm also kind of pressing down with my wooden spoon to kind of, you know, I kind of want, I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of like a mushy feel to it, but I don't want to mash the potatoes. Does that make sense? A mushy feel, but not mashing. Mushy, not mashed. So, you are now finished with your potato salad, except, wow, John, this looks a little bit dry. So, what I recommend is just a little splash of milk. I maybe put in 1/8 of a cup there. Oh yeah, see now it's becoming that creamy consistency that I'm looking for. Now this is not a hot potato salad, this is a cold potato salad. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna put a little saran wrap on top of this, a little plastic wrap. We're gonna put it in the refrigerator for at least 4 hours. Then we're gonna come back. We probably are gonna need to add a little bit more milk after that 4 hours because it's gonna absorb some. So to make it that creamy consistency we're looking for, we're gonna come back, add the milk, and we'll be back with you when we do that. All right, we are back and we just took our potato salad out of the refrigerator and look at that, golly, it looks so good. It did absorb a lot of the liquid, so what I'm gonna do is kind of fluff it up a little bit, and I'm gonna add a little bit of milk to it. No big deal at all. You can see again, that's just a very little bit. You wanna add just a little bit at a time to get it to the consistency that you want it. So that little bit, I think, did the trick. Boy, oh boy, look at that. Isn't that just a fantastic looking, oh, it got a little skin in there, that's okay. This is a southern potato salad. We're not always perfect here in the South, so that's okay to have the skin in here. Doesn't that look just fantastic? So now the moment of truth, we're gonna take a bite, get this spoon out of my way here. Oh, it looks so creamy and delicious. Let me get a potato there. Just how I like it. The sugar gives it just a twinge of sweetness, but then you kind of have the paprika and the pepper to kind of offset that. That's money. May need a touch more salt. Otherwise, I think it's muy bueno. All right, guys. Thanks for watching this episode of Smoke It, Grill It, and Cook It. I'll see you next time.